Right then, where was we? Let's see. Cardinals. What do we need to know? Because I'm a cardinal. Today, 30th of October 2020. Too many. Aries. Cancer. Libra. And Capricorn. So, what we got then? Ooh, Aries, you've got to watch your step. Your impatience is a drawback. Spirit can't say yet because you haven't made a decision whether you're going to succeed or fail. Your table is a bit wobbly, it's only got 3 legs and we need 4. So, what are you going to do about it? Fire sign energy, that's you. Just no longer wanting to wait for your ships to come in. Very impatient. Oh, if you've got a question that's yes or no, the answer is yes. Release that burden because it probably wasn't yours to carry in the first place. You're on the home stretch. 9 months, perhaps a pregnancy, perhaps the birth of a child for some, or a whole new beginning is about to take place. So, what's this about then? Ooh, something that you thought was dead. You need to seek advice from somebody who knows what they're on about, a professional. Or this is a smoking gun. Something is dying and you need to seek professional help or advice about it. What would that be? The Man of Letters. Could be a doctor, could be a lawyer. Oh, because your heart is not where you are at the moment. There's no foundations, I said, didn't I? Your table's got wonky legs. There's no strong foundations. Can you see that swinging in the wind? Home is where the heart is, so follow your heart. Some of you may be returning to the family home, the parental home. Some of you just feel adrift, not like you've got anywhere to call home. Some of you will be buying property and that's why you need the advice. But there is definitely a smoking gun here. Yes, the answer is yes. Wishes and dreams can come true. So let's see. 1 card, Spirit, please. Cancer. So there may be a cancer involved. This is about the home. This is about the ancestors. This is about the breasts. So if you've got any issues there, they need healing. And the number 16. Mother energy. The bottom of the deck, you have the Fool. You have to be prepared to leave everything behind and start again and not worry about what other people think. Feel the fear and do it anyway. 22nd is mentioned. The 16 is what we're looking at. So, if I can find the book. It's about your feelings. You're not very good at answering your feelings, are you? The Moon. Torn between two things. Path of blood and tears, but nothing worth having is easy. Your feelings are what matters now. Your soul is your temple. You have to rely on the wisdom of what you feel right now. There may be an individual born under the sign of Cancer that's very important to you. Mysterious and alluring. A solitary orb that floats alone in the night sky, yet is still very much in sight. Cancers have a depth of feeling not easily seen. As if in the deepest parts of the ocean, fathoms below the surface, but where there is great power. Cancers are reclusive, and they tend to hide their feelings and have alternating moods. This could be you or someone else. They are emotionally vulnerable and easily wounded. They can be downright touchy, and when feelings are bruised, Cancers can come across as crabby and harsh. They feel for others deeply and are exceptionally sympathetic, but as they are highly empathic, the emotions of others can exhaust them. Cancers are resilient and endure much and can overcome just about anything, which seems peculiar because they are so sensitive. It's a sign of the mother, so you might have a mother in spirit. And those ruled by Cancer tend to be overprotective. This is the sign of the imagination, and they have a rich fantasy life. So they do well in areas of creative writing and music. Cancers are also very accurate psychics. So you may be visiting a psychic. When the Cancer card presents itself in a reading, you can be assured emotions will be high. You may want to withdraw, or you may be dealing with someone who is withdrawn or depressed at this time. There's a feeling of being connected to the unseen world, and this includes the world of ghosts and spirits. Well, you will, because the veil is lifted. This card can indicate inherited psychic abilities and even witch blood. There is a typhoon behind the power of a Cancer's strong feelings. It can also mean that you are in sync with other people's emotions. You instinctively know what to do at the right time. There is a sensitivity and emotional closeness indicated. If your question is about love, it may be a secret or involve bonded souls. This card can also mean that family or domestic issues need to be addressed. A mother or a maternal figure is also indicated by this card. Women will figure prominently. Women's issues and how women get along. The sign of Cancer is known for a very good memory, for the ability to hold on the longest, either positively or negatively. So although it will be hard to overlook any slights at this time, forgiveness is the best response. Right now your moods may be changeable, just like the moon phase. Perhaps this pain is real or imagined, but in the solitude you will build a greater strength to face whatever it is that's holding you back. And you have to feel the fear and do it anyway, whatever is holding you back. So what I'm going to do is try and do the dice. 16 could be important. We've got Cancer, believe it or not, in the 11th house. So it's definitely all coming together. 11th house and what is that? Mars. So you and Cancer and the 11th house. So Aries, Cancer and the 11th house. You are being very cautious, emotionally demanding, sarcastic and diffident, fiercely protective and crabby. Mars in Cancer disguises strong will, never approaches directly, and is attracted to protective partners. So, you are the protector, it seems, of a Cancer. We're talking about soul bonds, aren't we? 11th house. 11th house is about wishes and dreams coming true. Social and tribal gatherings, the workplace. Deep yellow is a colour that you should look for. Group activities, society, friends, your hopes and wishes and aspirations. So twice they've said your hopes and wishes and dreams come true, because you also have the 9 of Cups. Something is changing. You are recognising your place in the bigger picture. Some groups will be a source of conflict, and you have to find the resolution. There will be power struggles, but this can be a place of friendship and acceptance. Cooperation leads to the achievement of your desires. You will reach a greater awareness. So that is, again, to do with spirit. So you and a Cancer look like getting involved. Or you may be due a Cancer baby. Who knows? But it looks like a house move and a Cancer baby for some. You are dropping the burden, finally acknowledging that something is over. Or if you do, then you will be successful. If you don't, you may fail miserably. So, it's up to you. Your destiny, your path. You decide. Where have I put those? Oh. Cancer, let's see, because you was mentioned in the Aries read. So, what do you know? Moving on from stormy waters. Travel over water or to water may be indicated. It is success. Leaving the misery of the past behind and moving forward to better days. So where are you moving to? Where are you travelling to? Don't take the baggage of the past with you. It won't serve you. You have the strength to get through anything, and if you're battling, then remember this is karmic. Use your self-expression, go with your heart. There may be issues with the heart and back that will be healed. You may come into contact with a Leo, you are able to open them up to you or shut them up. This is those born on the 8th or the 26th. And you may be either unable to express your love, feeling depressed, or turning your back on a Leo. The number 18 is mentioned, so you are torn between 2 properties, 2 people, 2 situations, or someone is. Path of blood and tears, but nothing worth having is easy. Which is exactly what Aries has said. Those born 1970, plus or minus 12, February to February, may be involved somewhere. And a Cancer. Confusion as to what's going on. A lot of emotions. So, what's this about? A message is coming. Positive message or communication. Someone is getting over the loss of a loved one. Could be a widower, or it could be nowadays, because people live longer, someone who's divorced. It's a gentleman, because we have 2 cards and they are gender specific in this deck. So a positive message is coming because somebody has released the misery. And you are moving forward to better things. Too many. Flexibility. I was born on the 19th. Need to be flexible. So let's see what this is about, shall we? First house, the body, number 25. 25. And it's the Fool, which is exactly what Aries had at the bottom of their deck. So there is something going on with you and Aries. Remember that you are not just a perishable body, but the eternal self. You can move ahead now, full circle, thank you, Spirit, with confidence, because you are rising. Look to your ascendant sign and watch that as well. The astrological constellation rising over the eastern horizon at the time your chart is cast. This is the moment you were born. Like the sun and the moon, the first house is one of the most important parts of the horoscope. The first house represents your physical appearance, how your body works, and where your strengths and weaknesses lie. Strengths and weaknesses. It is the beginning to everything. The first house is also the mask that everyone else first sees. Although the first house is the house of self, it is also the persona you project. It is how you relate to the world first. If this card presents itself in your reading, it means you will soon be feeling your own strength. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. Although it may feel natural just to take over and assert your power, you may need to pull back some. Try not to control or dominate certain situations, as this could backfire. More positively, people may feel comfortable now with you as their leader, and they won't mind following your lead. It is important that you don't abandon your goals now out of boredom. Presently, you will start things with great gusto, but you must follow up. You need to finish what you started. The first house shows your image, so how you come across to others is of utmost importance now and bears greatly on your success. Perhaps you may opt for a new look, and indeed this can have a bearing on how successful you will be. Since this house opposes the 7th house of partnerships, it's a good omen regarding relationships of all kinds. It can mean relationships are about to mature or become more serious. Marriage may be on the cards, or it may mean you're transitioning into a better place concerning other people in general. Well, we are moving forwards and leaving the baggage behind. As the first house is also about physical body, it's important you pay attention to your health and the signals your body is sending you. Your body is an ultimate container, and the first place your soul passes into. It also speaks of beginnings and starting anew. It implies it is time to honour your gifts and be distinct. It also suggests a position of leadership. When this card turns up in your reading, it may be a time to defend something of value to you. Feel the fear take the risk and do it anyway, just as the Fool would. Do not care what other people think of you. Perhaps your reputation, your authentic self, or your chosen life path. You may be challenged where you must stand by your convictions. You could have conflicts with certain authority figures and thus need to go some extra measures to keep a cool head in any given situation. This card marks a period of being tested or challenged and indicates who you are and who you will become. Whatever is implied is soon to be faced and met. All in all, the first thing to consider with this card is how healthy you are and your stamina. Then your role as a leader or the person who is about to start something significant. You are strong enough for this. This is the Fool. Dick Whittington. Remember, believe in yourself and move forwards. If you're torn between what you should do and what you want to do, do what you want to do. Go with your heart. Let's try those dice. Oh, I don't believe it. There is definitely something going on. Aries. Moon. The moon in Aries. 4th house. So you and an Aries are connected in some way. Moon in Aries. Or Aries in the moon. Whichever way you want to look at it. We can find the moon. So, emotionally headstrong and self-absorbed, courageous, affectionate and sensitive, the moon in Aries demands instant gratification and craves admiration and dislikes authority. So you will be bucking the trend. 4th house matters. So the 4th house is Cancer, the stomach and the breasts, home, parents, childhood, inherited patterns, family, environment, upbringing and the womb. So some of you may be pregnant. The home will be charged with emotion. Fire signs are the most confident in this realm, whereas air homes, the fire sign, whoever it is going to be confident but fearful of leaving the home. Home is where we feel most secure. People are at home on the battlefield. Sometimes internalize a sense of home and security. All depends on the initial childhood experience. So if you was a battlefield in your home, you'll think that's normal. And there is a mention of pregnancy again, the stomach and the breasts. So just watch out for dominating powerful people, i.e. Aries. And there is something going on here. Definitely with you and an Aries. So let's see. Let me know. Messages and strength. Express yourself and you move forwards to success. Libra, feeling a lack. Isolation, it could be lockdown. It could be that you're feeling you've lost half of yourself financially, emotional stability, security, stuff like that. Some of you may be gambling and it's not paid off, either with emotions or actual finances, but there is some sort of lack of finances here. I'm feeling that there's not enough. It may be self-imposed isolation or, as I say, from the lockdown at this minute. 5 years is mentioned. Whoa. A death. It was only the shell that passed. We know this. And now you are coming out of the grieving process. A massive change for the better is about to take place. But it was a shock. I was born on the 16th, living or past. Date for your diary and address. Massively important. And the 10th. Massively important in a positive way. But you're getting over this now. Somebody may have stabbed you in the back, or there may have been an actual passing where you feel like you've been torn in half. But if that's so, the partner that passed is telling you lucky changes are coming your way. Someone is travelling towards you, or you are travelling towards them. I was born 1966, plus or minus 12, February to February may be involved. There is a doctor. Or someone using illness as a blackmailing tool. Some of you may be romantically attached to a doctor, but I don't think that'll be many of you. But if this is a doctor, they make the wrong decision, or there is a wrong diagnosis. A lucky change. Yeah, somebody needs to do things by the book, but this has to be questioned, I believe. It's a lucky change, a run of good luck, the 10th. The Wheel of Fate is turning in your favour. Mother energy and the tribe. The number 11 also is mentioned, so the 10th and 11th of November may be massively important. Mars. Again, force. Mars is out in these cardinal signs. It's very important. 5 means changes. So, I know this is the Emperor. So, Aries, definitely. War will never determine who is right. There is something you are going to have to fight for. Somebody may be bullying you or you them. This is the ruler of sexuality and aggression. It is a lustful planet that drives us and allows us to face the difficult challenges in life, to follow our passions no matter what stands in the way. If we did not have Mars, we could not know how to fight. You need to push back in terms of defence. Mars indicates an overwhelming attraction. This is a time when you feel not only forced but driven. It's time to consider your goals and desires and not allow them to fall by the shadows. Action is needed. It is not a good time to sit back and wait. You are being challenged to protect your interests or to move ahead quickly on something. You can change fate. A fire has been lit under your passion and it is time to achieve what you want from life. You are being shown a clear path now. And you should pursue whatever it is that you want as vigorously as possible. There will be formidable competition that has just arrived. There may be issues with the law, the military, sport, games, challenges of all kinds, becoming more physically active and involved, but also fiery tempers and possible actual fires. Yes, because at the bottom of the deck we have the Tower burning. The question to ask now is how are you going to take action? How do you create the momentum to achieve the goals and dreams that you desire? You have been challenged to protect your interests. Are you being pushed too hard by something or someone? How do you clear the path to get what you want? Are you willing to do battle? Has someone or a situation challenged you to a fight? This is about your self-esteem, your new beginnings, it's image and bear. Cancer. Third house. And is that Pluto? Cancer, third house. Uranus. So, this placement seeks emotional independence from family and needs to break free from caring for others. So you want to end something. It may be emotionally unstable or erratic. So you want to leave a family situation. Third house. Why? It's about Gemini energy, so hands, arms, shoulders, schools, communication, siblings, short journeys, learning, immediate environment, neighbours, manner of speech. So it may be that some of you are leaving the parental home to study. There is also an issue with siblings. So you may be sick of your brothers or sisters and want to move out. There may be a sibling who acts like a parent. It's also a deep love between siblings, or a sibling that holds power over you. So if you've got a Cancer sibling, maybe they're smothering you a bit too much and you want to leave. It could also be that as I say, someone has passed and it's made you reevaluate your life. It's time to set out on your own path and find your true north. Capricorn. Third party, no matter what it is, it could be kids getting between you and a partner, in-laws, parents, work, anything coming between you and someone else. Too many cooks spoil the broth. Confusion. You're coming out of that now. You're no longer heartbroken over something. It's heartache, sorrow and loss in the upright. But you're getting over that now. So, yeah. Spirit is sending you the tall, handsome stranger. Woohoo! That's the gypsy card for the tall, handsome stranger. A fire sign, possibly. Someone immature, maybe a child. Communications coming thick and fast. It could be with a sibling. You are manifesting a whole new future. Someone new is entering your life. There is no two ways about that. It could be somebody that works with discs, blades, cups, wood or fire. The rose and the passion flower are massively important, connected to spirit. Those born on the 1st or the 28th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. And the key words are communication and positivity. Action is being taken. Yeah, there is no longer an outside influence, and you are coming out of depression and sadness. You have decided on a path. Very good. Or someone has come out of depression and is no longer waiting around. There will be a communication. Third party situation is over. Yeah, it's going to cause chaos and conflict. However, Master number 33 brings abundance, and those born 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved. It's going to knock the spots off something. Wow. The energy has changed, hasn't it? Is it because some of you are actually listening to me? I wonder. Third house messages. I believe Cancer got that. Or Aries, can't remember. 27. When have I seen that before? Was it in the predictive read? 27. Yeah, it was in the predictive read today. 3 of Pentacles. Messages. Don't send any drunk texts, please. It's very important. Someone may be drunk when they send you a text. Words have power, and now is the time to get your point across. You may also get a clear direction in the way to proceed. There may be issues with neighbours and siblings. This is about how we think, speak and communicate. It signifies our need to know and demonstrates how we put our concepts and thoughts into words. Someone is in search of answers, in need of unlocking mysteries, but your mind is agile and you are able to grasp every detail right now. You may wish to express this mental suppleness through writing, speaking, or researching a subject matter which has always intrigued you. There could never be a better time than now. As well as dreamy or imaginative writings and poetry, the third house represents dexterity, swiftness, curiosity, and figuring out things. So this could mean expressing yourself about something rather technical. The third house, more than any other, is the house of the mind. Mercury. Well, Mercury's in retrograde right now, so we have to be careful. Someone is uncovering something, perhaps a secret. There will be buying and selling of property or transactions over the internet. Issues dealing with siblings may come up, and there may be questions that must be resolved to do with brothers or sisters. The neighbours may even be going through some changes. There could be a possibility of burglaries and vandalism. Other people may not be as warm and receptive to your words and ideas as you'd hoped. This can also mean you'll be talking your way into and out of a tough situation. However, you will be mentally able to grapple with this issue and sort it out. Important documents and other paperwork are indicated. This isn't your everyday type of paper shuffling. This matter will be more significant than usual. This card indicates a fortunate time to start a business of your own, perhaps working in translation. Meditation and relaxation are suggested when this card presents itself. There could be mediumistic communications also. Short journeys will take place, something to do with the neighbourhood, siblings, signing documents, and communications and rumours. So let's see what the dice have to say. Taurus. The second house. Mars. Again, Taurus. Tenaciously assertive, so that means like a dog with a bone hanging on. Determined, immovable, obstinate with an indolent streak. Mars in Taurus is slow to anger but has a furious temper and is attracted to earthy types. So there's this Taurus energy perhaps coming towards you, but it may start off with a very bad temper. Second house. Taurus means the neck and throat, so you may have to speak your mind. Second house. About what do we speak our mind? Yeah, material world, security, value, self-worth, possibly marriage and friendship. So it is Taurus energy. It's about the things you earn and your self-worth. Money will come easily, and it shows how much value you are to others. So expect a fire sign to be entering your life then. Seems like you and Cancer and possibly Aries are connected in some way. Thanks for listening.